Many people dream of working in the world of sports, but as one Deer Park graduate found out, that's easier said than done. When Ryan Fitterman found it difficult to get his foot in the door, he went in another direction and is now making his mark in Houston.
If you've been to Bearwood Mall recently, you may have noticed the new expansion that is a part of it. If you look across from Forever 21, you may see Fitterman Sports, a sports memorabilia store created and owned by a Deer Park graduate, Ryan Fitterman.
When I finished school, my initial plans were to become a sports agent. So I started off at University of Houston. I managed the basketball team there, and then that led me into a position with the Houston Rockets. Then from there, I worked for an NBA agent a little while. Kind of a cutthroat business, hard to break into. So I chose to go in a different direction and decided to start my own company. And 8 years later, here we are, Fitterman Sports, doing about 250 autograph signings a year. We're 2 months into our first retail store. It's going to take some time to really get it off the ground and get it where we want to be. But again, it's just putting yourself in the right area and the right platform. That's why it took us 8 years to open up a retail store, because when we did it, we wanted to do it the right way. And there was no more ideal scenario than open it up here at this perfect location. But aside from the retail location, I'd like to grow in the aspect of representing more athletes, continuing to build the Fitterman Sports brand and see where it takes us. The sky's the limit.
Fitterman Sports hosts about 250 autograph signings a year. So if you come on the right day, you can meet your favorite athlete.
One thing we specialize in this store is kind of bringing the athletes to the community so people can meet them themselves and get the autographs themselves. So, I think all these years later, that's still what interests me most, is getting to meet the people, obtaining the autographs yourself, and just having the stories and the memories behind each item.
Luckily, I arrived on the day a Houston Oilers wide receiver, Haywood Jeffries, arrived at the store.
Mr. Fitterman is everything, to be back, be a card collector and be someone that's putting the players back into in the minds of the fans. We need a whole lot more people like the Fittermans. So we are very thankful for him to keep bringing us back and keeping our names in the public's eye.
It's just like, stay humble and don't ever be afraid to work hard or do something that somebody asked you to do, because you never know where it's going to get you.
This is Andrew Green reporting for the Deer Network.